Dirty talk.
Hey man, y'all already know what time it is, man. It's Dirty Talk Atl podcast with your boy KT, aka MrTakeYaBabyMomma, and the one and only Princess Tati. You know what I'm doing. And we ain't locked in on that season 5, man. Shout out to everybody that's been tapped in, man. Everybody's been tapped in with the season 4 finale, tapped in with season 5, episode 1 with our girl Starting One Time. Shout out to Starting One Time. You know what I'm doing. But now we locked in on it, episode 2.
Is it episode 2, season 5?
Yo, episode 2, you did.
Oh my god.
Yo, we here. We lit. So how you feel?
I don't know how I feel.
How you feel?
This our third episode. This our fourth?
Third.
This our third episode.
But second episode 5. I mean, season 5.
See, that's what I'm saying. We need to name this episode. What's the name of it? Don't start, man. You know what, y'all? Matt got a listening
What would
problem.
you do?
Oh, excuse me. KT got a listening problem.
Yeah,
How you feeling, KT?
I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all like our little setup?
Yeah, we got new ambiance, you did.
We had some shit going on. We come in the last spot, so we had this spot. Y'all comment say if y'all like this.
Yeah, man, shout out Princess Tati. You know what I'm doing. When a woman put a little touch on something,
Oh my
it make
fucking
everything love.
Oh
We
my
do
God.
it, it be like, I know you ain't. So how you been though? Everything been coaching out you with?
Yeah, I'm nervous about these questions that you got.
Don't be nervous.
You've
Don't
been
be nervous.
prepping, you've been on some bullshit. I already know you all bullshit. I got questions for you too. How about that?
Okay, let's go with it.
How about that?
Oh, pop your shit.
No, go ahead.
Nah. Ladies first. You know what I'm saying? Pop your shit. What you got for me?
I was thinking about playing the game of this or that.
Explain the rules.
So, this or that. Would you prefer this or would you prefer that?
Sound like a rap song. Go with it. Let's go.
So, and it's little shit too. So, we were having this conversation before, but do you prefer to have your read receipts on or off?
I have mine on read. Read.
Red.
Same thing.
Same shit. But so we were having a debate about it because like, which is more disrespectful?
I never thought about it like that. Cause some people like they all automatically have that shit on like not read to where you don't know they read and just say delivery. But me, I'm the type of person I want you to know that I seen it. So when I start typing back, you see that little bubble, and this only for the iPhone use. You got Android, y'all out the way. But you know, I want you to see that I'm responding back.
See, you're a sweet guy. So normally people do red because they want you to see that they read it and did not respond to you. That's some toxic shit. But people
And it's
who
funny
do
you say that,
deliver, like me, we do deliver because I don't need you to see that I seen it. Like I'm not gonna respond to you.
It's funny you say that because it's like at least if it's on the level, I don't know if you read. Cause like my sister, she got there 400 goddamn text messages and never been read, so I won't take no offense. But if I see you dead, like when I was just trying to promo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you so bad, but you know what's going on? What's going on? Now I can take disrespect or feel some type of because it showed me that you read.
But you shouldn't though. Either way, you shouldn't because even if it's delivered, they still probably read the shit.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And that's the problem I have.
But that one when say red and I ain't get a comment back, well, that's an issue. Shout out to everybody I done sent messages to on the DM from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, text messages.
Y'all don't gotta respond.
Nah, you better.
Y'all don't
You
got
better.
to respond.
Cause when I see you in person, I'm like my wife. I know you got that text.
When they promote shit, just don't promote them back. You don't gotta be vengeful or well, that's still vengeance anyway. But still, you don't gotta be spiteful in the way of like be mad right now. It's just like when they ask you to promote that shit, just be like, oh.
Oh, I ain't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and every I ain't like, cause if I send it to you in text, it's probably gonna be the same message I sent to you on IG, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's all about how you respond. Like, I got a homie right now, like, on some music tip, I sent him one of my female artists in Memphis, shout out my girl Bunny Boo, WB. I sent him one of her songs. He added it to his playlist.
Oh, that's sweet.
Now, he never told me what was his thoughts, but he hit me up and was like, hey, bro, that song came home. I was at work jamming. That means a lot because that lets me know that even though you didn't respond back to the text, at least you added it to your playlist and you gave me shout out my boy Hot Boy Q. He just told me it's a athlete that's overseas that I don't even know who this guy is. Shout out to him. He told Hot Boy to come rock with me on the music. He like, hey man, I said that boy can't move. He go woo. You need to tap in with him. I don't even know this man, but it just shows you paying attention.
So you think the music industry and all these kind of industries are based off connection, not talent?
Thanks. Look at the music that's being put out there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to slide. Everybody want to kill. You know what I'm saying? There's no more, like, when we talk about R&B, there's no more love making. There's no more imagination being thought about. It's going straight to the point. Suck my dick. Lick my pussy. Lick my ass. There's no imagination. Like, I can't even sit here and just
Suck my dick. Eat my pussy. Lick my ass.
I might
feel like you made it.
I might need another hit record on that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like, for example, like, one of my favorite songs right now, one of them, Freaky Wise, is that Slut Me Out remix with Suki Young. Nah.
We was just talking about Suki.
Yeah, like her verse alone.
She is slut. In a good way.
She nasty, like she nasty. And I love Mulatto. Shout out Mulatto, whole Southside. But the way Suki Young came on that track, now I don't even touch my toe. I only like my own toe. But it's the fact that girl said, I get on top, but I just make you suck your toes. It made me imagine, like, nigga.
This bitch is disgusting.
Suck my toe. Then she said, I'm gonna call my girl up so she can suck your dick. We can eat your ass at the same time. It's a double combo.
It's a lot going on.
Like, it's a lot going on, and I'm like, okay, I went out there and really feel now.
You don't need to know.
I wanna know, like, I ain't even know this was supposed to be on my checklist, but now it's on my checklist. Like, we need to add this to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, like, you know, I ain't gonna speak on every woman, but some women out there, they wanna experience what it's like to have two men at one time. I don't think she's trying to be a hoe or be a slut, but she wanna have that experience. Us men, like you were saying on the last episode, we don't vocalize what we like, what we want to do, so we keep things bottled up.
Okay.
But we be wanting to experience the same shit too. When they said, hey man, I ain't never had
But
my
once you get with somebody on the same level as you, like a freak level that you,
it's hard to find it. It's hard to find it.
I don't believe that.
Hard.
I don't feel like men are as freaky as they like to pretend to be. Niggas not nasty. I'm telling you.
It depends on where they from.
Niggas not nasty.
We in the home with the
Niggas talk a lot of big game, but they're not disgusting. Y'all, we talked about this before. Niggas not nasty. So,
And I even said that before, like, it depends on where these niggas from. Just cause they in Atlanta don't mean they from Atlanta. But if they really from Atlanta, home with a freak me,
okay, so this or that. Head or pussy?
hey.
Every time?
Well, hold on, you didn't specify that. You just asked him.
No, I mean like legit, like why?
Because it's like, okay, I can only speak for me. Some of y'all
I'm
niggas,
so scared.
y'all are blessed to be able to bust out here like that, like a rocket, and it just, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. But unfortunately, for a brother like myself, I just can't come off the top like that. It's a mental stimulation added on to the physical stimulation. So it's like, yeah, I'm just pussy. You know what I'm saying? Do my girl do what she do her one, two, and boy, I shoot out. But to make me nut on head, that means you doing a good job. You doing a damn good job. And you got me mentally because I can be in some head and be looking up like, damn, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta do this, woo. But you know, he up and she doing her thing. I'm mentally not there.
Okay, this or that. Long nails or short nails?
Short nails, no nails. I hate them long ass nails. Cause when y'all get ready to want to juggle the balls, like y'all don't be realize y'all be having, like it be pretty, don't get me wrong. Y'all be having some beautiful nails. Do not take that away. But it be the length of it. The same way woman don't want a nigga with no long ass nails going on her pussy. We don't want no long ass nails jiggling our balls. Because somewhere when you juggling the balls, one of them corners is gonna go too sharp on the side. And you go get the ball, and then it's gonna become uncomfortable. But as a man, we play it out like,
No, I'm saying y'all don't say nothing. Y'all don't speak. Y'all should say something. You said that hurts, bitch.
I'm vocal now. I'm vocal. Hey, what you doing? Watch them goddamn niggas, man. Shit, that shit hurt. That ain't gonna turn me out, but you gonna know it, cause you gonna go from, oh, I go wrong, to goddamn, when did it work? Cause some guys, they like that pain shit. They into that
No.
Don't do that. Like, they got a little sex toy out now when you can put your dick in a little lockbox type shit. And your dick, even if it get hard.
Explain to me why you are like Baby D with the snacks. I only made a Friday reference because you reference Friday every day. You reference Friday every day. You reference Calvin's every day. So I gotta do a Friday reference. Why the fuck are you like Baby D with the snacks and know what every toy coming out is?
Because, like, once I realized they had sex toys for me, and it wasn't just for women.
You went crazy.
Yeah, I be on Amazon like that. But then, because I'm
Amazon.
I be looking at the description.
Amazon sells sex toys?
What?
Really?
The best deals on earth.
No.
But y'all, Amazon need to stop playing because y'all won't take my debit
He
card.
won't
And I got money on it. You know what I'm saying?
He won't listen to me. Y'all listen to me. And it's not sponsored. Adam and Eve has a 50% off promo code all the time.
But here's the catch for you too today. They 50% off. Whatever you get, you can got it on Amazon for the same goddamn price without 50% off.
Well, I want to show them Jessica, but I'm going to get a brand new one. So I'm going to show them Jessica.
Fresh out the box.
We're going to do an unboxing.
Okay. Shout out my girl, Body by Ashley. stop till I bust a nut.
Okay.
We in this bitch.
Okay.
Now to the second question. Come wait, what was the second question?
Well, the second question was, would you be offended if after you had sex someone?
Yeah. Now, this my bad. Let's go to that one.
Okay.
Bernie Mac talks. Oh, let's go.
If you say what I think you're about to say about that, go ahead.
It's your duty to make sure she comes first. So that means before you dive in penetration, and I know we've talked about this before on the other podcast episodes and shit. That's different. But eat the pussy. You don't stop eating pussy until she don't bust a nut. Period.
What if she don't come off head?
Okay. That's I'm not gonna say that's no.
I have never came off head in my life. In my entire life. Like what?
We gotta turn the whole.
No, hey, I've said this many times. It's not my
But
vibe.
you did not specify to this degree.
I know, it's something new every time.
Ooh, okay. Now, as a
Trouble.
person that it took a minute to come off head, I can relate. You know what I'm saying? But excluding you, we're gonna take you out of this boat.
Most women don't come off of head.
That shit is flabbergasting to me. Because I'm like, I feel like, and that's why we had this discussion before, like, a lot of niggas feel like they can eat pussy for 5 minutes and that's it. Bitch, you gotta eat that pussy for an hour and a half. And she's enjoying it. Keyword, enjoying it. Not you just dying there and she just like, oh, this nigga got style. Like, I'm ready for some dick, or she done got turned off. No, she's actually enjoying it. Your goal every time you eat some pussy, and this is where the studs, shout out to all my LGBT ladies out there.
LGBTQIA.
This is where they capitalize on men because they take the time to learn the woman's body so she can stimulate and come off head, even if she's never been coming off head.
Okay, so then this is my question. Ladies, put it in the comments. If you are not like, if you don't get excited off of clitoral pleasure, I don't think you can nut off it.
Yeah.
Can.
Because they got 6 toys out where they got the strap on.
No, fuck the toys.
Oh, you saying
Just straight nigga and you. If the nigga eat your or sucking your clit and looking on your clit, blah blah, if that does not stimulate you, cause like, so I don't even like, I'm not a vibrator girl. Like Jessica, she has a vibrator attached low key, but she's a penetration lady. So I like to be penetrated. I know it's so interesting. Jessica is a dildo, by the way. I don't know why I named her. I'm not a gay bitch, but I just think the name fits. I think it comes from Jessica Rabbit. You know, a lot of text toys are rabbits.
Okay.
But keep on. So that's a dildo. So if you like dildos and you like penetration, maybe you don't know, but you like it, you're not going to come off of your clit being stimulated.
So let me ask this question. Have you ever been in a situation where you're being penetrated with the toy and the guy is
I've only been penetrated with a toy one time. Niggas ain't nasty. This nigga KTV not hearing me.
Like, what the
These
fuck y'all
niggas
niggas be
ain't
doing?
nasty for real. It's not real. They be talking, but they're not legit nasty. But let me say this. Let me be honest. I also haven't been in a relationship in 6 years.
Okay.
About to be 7. And what's the name? Yeah.
Carry
Carried
the
on.
Virgo season.
I don't know even what it is. Maybe it's been 8 years. But I haven't been in a relationship for a long time. I feel like a lot of things that you talk about, people or a lot of men are not comfortable doing until they're with somebody. And so,
That's 'cause they ain't no real friend.
okay, so then answer my question.
Like, that be the thing. Like, Rick James Thomas nigga super free. Super free.
But you can't, I've had a nigga tell me like, you can't unleash that freak with just every bitch.
Nah, that's true. But if you find, like, okay, and I think you called this out on me a while back. I love a challenge. So even if I don't know the woman for years, but I know enough about her, and I know it's challenges that she has yet to overcome, I want to complete that challenge. Like,
But if you don't, then how do you feel? That's just how
ain't no such thing as I don't.
it is.
No, hell.
There's gonna be a girl that you just can't do it.
When asked me about my resume. My resume say
But
this nigga don't stop
but
until you
also
get it done.
bitches lie, and I say that to say like
But
a lot of
pussy
women
don't.
aren't as vocal.
But the pussy don't lie. That mouth is saying no, but that pussy saying yes. See, that's what niggas be fucking up in. You dig what I'm doing? I'm not going off what you tell me off the top of the head. I'm going off what that bottom head telling me. If that motherfucker get wet right, get creamy right, or I make that motherfucker squirt, the fuck? You
But
can't.
that ain't shit. Some bitches just naturally wet. Some bitches just naturally creamy.
It's levels to this shit. You right. Some motherfuckers are natural like that. They're blessed like that. You are 100%
Shout out to the bad bitches who can squirt.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to squirt something.
But it takes levels to this shit. Like, okay, for example, when I made my first woman ever squirt, right? It caught me off guard.
You said this bitch peeing on me?
Nah, hell no.
What'd you say?
Because we had already fought. I had already caught what she caught me. And I went back in. And it was like, okay, cool. But then now I'm giving you head, but I'm feeling it at the same time. So I'm going from the original 2 that we originated with, now I'm going 3. But I hit it with the 4. When I hit that 4 time, I'm going in that line, that thing's hard. I'm like, oh, hell yes, I'm going back in. Most niggas be scared, like, oh my God, what did you do? Fuck that, I'm going in.
You should have been scared.
Hell no, I wasn't scared.
You don't know what's happening.
That's the beauty of it. I want to see what's next. And I'm going in. I mean, from the foot of the bed to the head of the bed, off the bed. So whereas in creating, that was where my toxicity began. I honestly admit that. That's where my toxicity began. But it was like at that point, I'd never seen that happen in real life. It was never a conversation about that, and it wasn't an open discussion. So now that I made that happen, and I'm not even supposed to be a nigga, oh, I want more.
Something's wrong with you.
I know. And then when I made it happen again, after the fact, when the afterwards, it was like, it was more so if they're comfortable with you.
That's right. I gotta agree. I think a woman's comfortability level plays a part in all types of sex. And like, we nut from here first. And I think that a lot of men are not understanding of that because like you said, it's more selfish, but it's hard to be comfortable with a lot of niggas.
And I can respect it, because niggas ain't shit.
No, I don't.
I said, fuck. Ladies, these niggas ain't shit.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's just like, it depends on what you like. So, and I talk about this a lot, but there's sapiosexuals, there's demisexuals, people who like physical attraction. I'm not a physical attraction person. I'm a demisexual, which means I have to be attracted to you emotionally.
So what do you call a mental stimulation?
That's a sapio. Sapiosexuals are attracted to intellect. They're attracted to people who are intellectual and you can have intellectual conversations. As a demisexual, that is kind of, demisexual, sapiosexual, all that falls under asexuality. Because we're not attracted to a person when we just see them like, oh, you fine as fuck, I see you, and oh, you physically attracted to me, I want to fuck you. It's more like a stimulation of the mind or a stimulation of the emotions. And when you're emotionally stimulated, the problem is, and I think a lot of people have this and they don't talk about it, but you find yourself in toxic situations because that's the way you get stimulated. So you're trying to get a rise out of this person emotionally because it's going to stimulate you later. So perfect example, I say this example all the time, but like Marcus and Marcus and Tasha from Why Did I Get Married?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she was just yelling at the nigga, fuck you, Marcus. And he said, I like that shit because the makeup sex is better. They are both kind of demisexuals operating at entities because they continue to argue
you know what to do, but
But a girl, if you in the one I said, a girl that you may not care that much about or don't give a fuck about, you rock hard, you ready to go, because you like, I'm gonna impress this bitch, I'm probably not even gonna fuck her again.
yeah, see me out there, I ain't gonna do that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I've been in a situation where like Marcus and Tasha, yeah, I've been in a situation like that. I was like, shit, I'm traveling this motherfucker. I'm gonna do what the women do to a nigga.
You gave her baby?
Yeah, I tried that. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you do that?
Because I knew she wasn't gonna volunteer me. So I was like, alright, I gotta lock her in now. And she knew what I was on.
What you mean go volunteer? What go?
What I mean by that is like she wouldn't fully commit. Not commit, because she would commit. Like I can't say she would never cheat on me. But I knew she wouldn't take it to that next level.
What's the next level? Marriage?
Hell yeah, I was aiming for that type of shit. Like I was with all the shit from the came to her. Everybody knew about it. And it was a decade long of this shit. So it's like, bro, what we doing? And once I had my own, you know what I'm saying? We doing it.
Why did you trap that lady?
Man, look, shit. Love makes you some crazy ass shit.
Love? That's not love, that's obsession. I want everybody to know this. Listen, guys. We need to talk about love. Love is freedom.
Yeah. Wow.
Love is understanding. If you a Bible thumper, a Christian, all that, love is patient, love is kind. All this shit that we think is love is not that. Being obsessed over a motherfucker is not love. That's just obsession, that's infatuation.
But what happens when love is mixed with obsession and infatuation?
That ain't that.
That becomes toxic.
One of my friends said, you cannot be in love by yourself.
Okay, I can respect that. Being in love.
And do I agree with that 100%? No. But like you said, being in love, right? If you're in
love
love,
somebody by yourself.
right? But if you're in love, being in love, you have to be in something. Being in love with somebody, you have to do that together. And how much? And we got a question: how much do we really love ourselves if we're expecting this person to show us that love? Like, if we're sitting there like loving this person more than we love our own self, how much do we really love us? You giving this person all of you, they ain't giving it back.
But sometimes we sacrifice our own love for ourselves to get that love.
That means you never loved yourself in the first place. Because truly and honestly, self-love is some shit that you cannot just give away. That's not some shit that just goes with it. You really gotta work on yourself because your cup has to be full in order to give. You give your partner, you give somebody the overflow of that. We be trying to love people half empty.
What happens when you try to love them all the way? But like
You
just
don't be
said,
full. You don't even be fucking full. We need a shot. Who gonna get us our shots? We don't have.
man, you gotta.
Who we gonna do?
I am not in the cup, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Bombay, you know what I'm doing?
Don't shout them out.
Black on Bachman, you know what I'm saying? See that? See,
What are we gonna do? I need a shot.
like, cause now you got me thinking.
Don't think. Why are you thinking I'm about to go get a shot? I just know.
Nah, cause now you got me thinking about past situations. Now you like, you got me really thinking like, okay.
This is what Ari said. Self-love is the best love. That's not them wanting to be chased down. That's you wanting to try to convince them that you're good enough. That's when we talk about validation. Okay? You want to be validated by this person. That's why a lot of us end up chasing motherfuckers who tell us no instead of being with the motherfuckers who clearly wanted yes. You are chasing this person to validate who you are. And once you love yourself, you don't have to do that anymore.
That's the country that they say you don't need an amen for it. You need motherfuckers gonna tell you no.
No. When it comes to love, that's not that.
We're quitting.
Unrequited. No. That's what you're saying. Unrequited love.
Yeah. Now, Charles. But yeah, that shit right there. When you find yourself loving somebody more, you find yourself loving them more than what they give it back to you.
But that goes back to the last podcast that we did that. Not really saying. A woman and a man could be together if the man loves the woman more. If they're both equally in love. If the woman does not love you, or excuse me, opposite. If the man is not in love with you, you can't do it. So as a man, right, you've been able to finesse that and do that. But I wouldn't even suggest men do that. I would suggest men go for bitches who love them equally. Why? Because that's how men get cheated on so much. Because and niggas don't talk about it. I don't because we want to keep it low key, but men get cheated on so much because the bitch settled for you. Don't ever convince no bitch to fuck with you. I don't want to fuck with you, the baddest bitch in the world. But there's a difference between pursuit and convincing. Don't ever convince no bitch that you that nigga you want to do. Bitches pussy work like this. If she like you, she like you. You don't have to convince her of shit. We know who we like within the first 5 minutes. There's a lot of bitches who've been convinced into a marriage with a nigga, and she cheating on him with the nigga that she really wants. But why? And me and my friends talk about the safe nigga. There's a lot of niggas out there that a safe nigga is a nigga who you settle for because you know he's gonna do you right. He's gonna be nice. He's gonna treat you right. He's gonna give you all the things. Versus the nigga who you really want to be with, they call him pookies nowadays. If you with a pookie,
Wait, what the fuck is a pookie?
A pookie and a pookie not.
I know about Sukiana, but who the fuck is Sukiana?
A pookie is somebody who they don't got their shit together. They just never do. They never will. Whatever. However, you care about them. Y'all might have met in high school type shit. So you didn't know they was a pookie until they became an adult. You left. You fuck with them, whatever. But you get with the safe nigga because he provides stability. But he may not be the nigga you want. So there's this joke that I always refer to. This comedian, he talked about if you a bitch, there's only 3 things you can expect out of a man: good dick, good person, and got their shit together. You have to pick 2 out of those 3. So I like
Why
this.
you can't get all 3?
It's impossible. So I like to spin. I like to spin this joke on men and ask them: good pussy, good person, got their shit together.
And what determines bad or good pussy?
You like the sex is subpar. Like it's not the best, but it'll do. Like, do you know there's a bitch out there who you can fuck on for real? With that being said, what 2 you gonna pick?
Alright, bring my options back in. Let me hit that. I gotta hit that.
Good pussy.
Good pussy.
We're really good sex, whatever. Good pussy, good sex. I know there's a difference. Good person,
Okay, good person.
got their shit together.
And you know what's crazy?
What 2 you picking?
Shout out my little cousin, Bree.
What 2 you picking, Bree?
Like, she just told me this shit. Naturally, I would choose good pussy or / good sex or good person.
And 2 out of 3. So you picking good pussy and good person. You don't care if the bitch got shit together.
But see, then that's what the catch me too.
Ain't no fucking catch.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
So you said good pussy
Yeah,
and good person.
yeah. Boy, it's like, what was the 3rd option?
The 3rd option was going to be
Having her shit together. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, so I realized it depends on where a man or a woman is at in their life. You know what I'm saying? So whereas sometimes a man or a woman needs someone that's already having their shit together. trained sexually, and they have a good personality, they got their shit together. We want somebody that already got great sex, great personality, but they don't have their shit together. Because now you babysit.
I like your answer. I think that you're right. I think it depends on where you
Shout
are
out to
in
you,
your
I
life.
get it right for the
Yeah.
first time.
I think when I think about what you're saying, it's crazy. I was telling them this when we talked about it. Every 2 years, my answer changes, and I think it's because it depends on where I am in my life to what I would settle for with those two. And I think for my answer, you ready? You want to know? Because I feel like you was gonna ask.
Yup, come on, roll it out.
No, so there's a difference between what I want to do, the two that what I know versus what I do. That's the thing about me. So I tend to settle for good person, good thing.
Okay.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I'd settle for good person often. But rarely.
You always want a good person. That's not wrong.
But I hate that. Sometimes it's bad then and they ain't got shit together. It's just good person. Or sometimes it's just whatever good
You
dick.
can't have a 1 out of 3. You gotta have at least, what you say, a 2 out of 3.
But a lot of niggas don't be twos. And that's not hating on them. That's the niggas that I surround myself with. That's on me. With that being said,
No. I cannot let you walk around holding that jacket. Fuck that. It be on these niggas.
I'm telling you, I'm holding the jacket. Because there's a lot of niggas who have 2 out of 3. And I'm just not around for whatever reason. With that being said, that's what I settle for. What I want to be okay with is got they shit together.
Okay.
Good person.
Okay.
I want to be okay with the deviance apart. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be okay with that. Because, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Because it's like, to be honest, like the core of me, right? Like let's just be honest.
Come on, bring it back.
The core of me is I'm materialistic.
Okay.
I want to be treated nice.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I like how things look to the outside world. I know it's fucked up, but it's true.
Everything shine every time.
Right. With that being said, good sex, nobody would know if you and that nigga have bad sex or not.
So you willing to take some bad sex to accommodate all your other needs?
I want to do that. I want to do that. But a lot of times I've been with these niggas they're good people.
Okay.
But niggas don't be having shit they should be having. That's just not, I don't know what that's like.
Oh, man. You took the word right out of my fucking brain. I was about to hit you with that. It's a little bit of slavery. You know what I'm saying? You take a motherfucker that can't get cotton, but he do everything else on the barnyard. So you gonna take that nigga. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna tell you why. Think about it. And I'm about to bring it to realest terms. And it's no diss because I know many financially stable people living in these type of environments. Look at the people that stay in trailer parks. Growing up, we used to denounce them, say they was at the bottom of the bottom, they ain't shit. Some trailer parks look better than some apartment houses you pay. Got them $1,000 for it, they ain't paying half the country. They got nice ass cars sitting outside. They live comfortable, they happy. And if they're a family dynamic, they live great. You know what I'm saying? With soccer shoes and everything. So let's bring it back. Okay. There's no reason why any man or woman should settle for less than type sex. And I say less than type sex because everybody's sexual experience is different. You should never settle for less than. But I do understand you have wants and you have needs. So like me, for example, I'm not materialistic. I don't give a fuck about them J's, I don't give a fuck about them Balenciagas, or True Vision, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But if you goddamn cook me a nice ass meal and top me off when I ask, not necessarily when I ask, because asking sounds like man. You can be able to top me off, period. We ain't go with you.
I'm gonna challenge you a little bit.
Okay, challenge.
I don't want no beef. I'm just gonna challenge you a little bit on this. Is that cause, and I don't know your background or nothing, I'm just, is that cause you never had shit? Like you talked about your experience before. With people who never had shit, they materialistic when you come accustomed to a certain life. I'm from the suburbs. Mama, I had the first iPhone that just came out. I had the MacBook. I had a car 3 days after my 16th birthday.
See, they hit them hanging up like 19.
That's a problem.
But
I say all that,
brought that up.
but that's what I'm saying. I say all that to say there's a certain type of life that I'm accustomed to that I've been afforded.
So I'm gonna bring that back because that's totally understandable. Just like when I was with my ex-fiance and she was living a lifestyle that was beyond my means, even though we were still in the same type poverty sleeping situation. I had to understand. Well, not had to, because I understood it from the kid. I can't tell you to stop dancing and be with me and be a stay-at-home mom when your lifestyle is based upon the income that you bring in on dancing. So if I want you to stop dancing, I have to be able to come with the income that can support what you already been doing plus what I'm doing.
But that's why it's hard to date for me because, like I said, I've settled for things. But when men see what it takes for me to take them seriously, that's a problem because they're like, "Oh, I shouldn't have to do this." Well, then you should date someone else.
But see, that's what I mean is intimidating.
No, I don't think they're intimidated. I just think to your point, right? Like where I stay, what I do, all these things. I feel like men feel like, to your point, like, "Oh, you're used to this, so you provide this for yourself." Why would I get with anybody who's gonna let me keep doing this for myself? I expect you to come big.
But you know what that means? And this is what, unfortunately, some women and men do not have in their own lifestyle. Ready for it? Standards. You have standards, and there's nothing wrong with standards.
But then niggas try to convince you out of your standards.
Keyword, convince. They're manipulating the person that have standards to not believe in their standards to accommodate what? Their standards. Hello. Come on now. That don't make you less than or greater than.
So are you gonna come with your questions for me?
I'm sorry, like you can't.
That's why I didn't want to go first.
Nah, I wanted you to go first. I knew you were gonna come that heavy hitter. You know what I'm saying? I knew all the shit. I knew all the shit. All the shit. So, my question to you.
Is this based off of the interview?
Was, oh man,
Okay.
university.
Should we tell them about the interview that happened? That's a big point.
Hell no. Y'all go watch the last episode, season 5.
No, I'm talking about the interview that you sent me.
Oh, that which one? Because we were going back 4 by 2 on.
So
That's not
Charleston White and I forget the young lady's name, Queen something.
yeah, Queen song.
Damn, I don't know her name.
Let me go. I don't know.
But she claims to be a guru for women. Y'all seen her.
What she got stuff?
So she dates women. She is a homosexual woman and nothing wrong, but she gives advice to women about men and how men think. They sat on a podcast and they went back and forth, which was I feel like it was exciting. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I feel like it was exciting because I feel like they represent polar opposites of like what's going on in the social media world right now. You sent me those videos and they were talking and Charleston White made good points. He was just like, she's speaking for the men that she's dealt with or the men that she's dealt with, and the men that she knows. She's not speaking for all men. Men can be different. The second podcast you sent me was about, and shout out to them, but he was kind of, I don't want to say degrading, but he was telling this woman how no nigga would
Prince Cello. That's on there.
Prince Cello. Or is it Princess Cello?
Prince Cello.
Prince Cello.
Prince Cello. No,
Prince Cello,
Prince
Charles
Cello.
White.
We dropped a letter.
And so, boom. Then you sent me the second podcast about a man telling a woman, it said brutally honest, and he was saying that, okay, you're over 40, you got kids, or you're over 30, whatever, you got kids. No nigga will pay all your bills. Those two podcasts were contradicting because Charleston White.
Okay, that's right. It was the Fire Away podcast. Shout out Fire Away podcast, yeah. But see, okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
I just want to say this real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Those two sentiments contradicted each other. Why?
Okay.
Charleston White was saying not every man is the same, every man is different, they got their own
situation that she got going on at home.
She was saying that a nigga is doing this right now. So you can't tell me that a nigga not gonna pay all my bills just because I got another kid. And just because I don't look like the beauty standard. With that being said, what is your question for me? Because that's my answer. They contradict themselves.
Okay, so it's more so of an elaboration to when it comes to those two. Like, what Charleston was explaining is, and like I said, shout out all our LGBT communities, women, men, however y'all decide you want to get tired of y'all, we love y'all. It's all one love. You know, at the end of the day, everybody must be there. But what Charleston was saying was, what I took from it was, if a man categorized a woman as a bitch or a hoe or a slut or whatever acronym or word that he would like to use that's outside of a woman, we're not going to have that same respect. But for a woman, we know when a woman step in the room. Like, we like, like all the guys be saying something about bitches and hoes, how we always talk. But when a woman step in the room, we shut the fuck up. Because her presence speaks for herself. The way she walk, the way she talk, the way she carry herself. That don't mean when she's in her private space that she can't be a slut or a bitch to the person that she decides to be into. But for the public, she carries herself like a boss. And that is one thing that every man, I don't give a fuck how gangster, how tough, how street, how anything that you are, not now man on this earth can ever say that they don't respect a woman and know how to stand on her own. Now granted, Charles about to say a lot of fucked up shit. A lot of bullshit on top of real shit, which gets I can't think of the word right now, like which gets saturated from his truth, what he's trying to tell. But what I took from that is, and this goes back when you were saying before, like you don't like how some guys were saying you're strong and independent, not saying you are as a woman, but you know what you also desire as a woman for yourself. But it's not that we say that because we're trying to take away from what you want. It's just the fact that we know these bitches and sluts and bots and all these other words. But when a real woman come in the room, we shut the fuck up. When she come in that motherfucker and say what needs to be done, we do what the fuck she asks. We don't argue. We don't talk back. We do what the fuck she say. What Smokey said, when that motherfucker come around, I be quiet. When he leave, I be talking again. But when it comes to them other women that have yet to identify themselves, whatever they may be, we don't show the same respect, or we don't have the same respect level for them because we know they don't even know who they are. And even though you may not know who you are, the way you carry yourself does not demonstrate that you don't know who you are. And you said it before, like, yo, everybody look at a strong woman that has her own shit, has her own car, has a job, doing what she's supposed to do. They look at her as a strong independent. This is what comes with being an adult. That is true. But it's so many women that do not recognize it. Same thing with men. It's so many of y'all niggas. And y'all piss me off this shit. So many of y'all niggas want respect. Y'all want validation. Y'all want to be treated like motherfucking King Dillon. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got your own shit. You ain't got your own car. You goddamn use your baby mama car like you was saying before, or your girlfriend car. You stand at your pocket spot on the air match on the motherfucking couch. Or you just in little brother room when ain't nobody there and for this to the girl, this is your shit. Come on, bruh. Stand on your own shit. That's what I got a problem with because y'all niggas make it hard for niggas that got their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no name dropping. But I just seen my motherfucking homie that I know personally that did some shit in life. And the motherfucker be like, hell no, I ain't even going down that route. But this nigga's getting treated with validation as if this nigga's king, I did everything. I'm not hating on my nigga. I salute you. Can't knock the play, you gotta hate the game.
I'm about to say it's not even. It's just if you got a mouthpiece, you can do whatever to these bitches.
That you right, but see, the problem comes in once realization kicks in. See, you don't know everything be good and fun when you ain't bust a nut because you trying to get that nut. But then once you bust that nut, you're like, damn, I don't like this motherfucker. How the fuck I fuck with this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there goes some get the shorty in them sticks. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit that we talking about right here.
No, because I'm sorry. In the black community, being corny is like the plague. We just like a nigga with swag. We like all of this type of shit. I'm sorry. But I want to clear something up. We talking about corny, we talking about niggas with swag. Niggas with swag and not being corny does not equate to like gangster shit. Niggas always be like, oh, bitch, you want a hood nigga that's gonna beat them up. I never dated a hood nigga in my life.
Okay.
Corny is just like, I hate to say this, but I like a nigga with confidence. Sometimes a nigga be corny because he play into the fact that he kind of insecure a little bit.
Okay, I can see that.
And women can smell that on you. Like, you can be corny and be confident.
Hold on. What Kevin said, he's not gonna say this shit like shit this fast. So y'all can smell the inconfidence on the nigga.
I'm gonna leave.
Nah,
I can't stay here
we
anymore.
got to know this shit, fellas. Tell them.
7:35.
Like, so y'all can smell that shit. Cause like you said, you're not street niggas like your parent, but just like I'm not gonna use the term street nigga. I'm gonna use the term hood nigga. We can slip out when a nigga's not really about that life. Even if you really not about that life, but you indulge in that lifestyle, we can tell a nigga it's not about that life. So a woman can also tell when a nigga really not about that, but he really trying to be about that. Don't go mute now. Don't go mute now. Let that truth be known. I'm trying to stand up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was once there before I jumped in the streets. I got you.
Why? What do you mean before you jump in the streets?
What you mean? Cause like,
You jump in the streets because bitches called you corny?
after the fact that shit got to figure yourself out here in these
I'm
streets.
finna hang up.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
don't jump in those streets.
Please
Because
don't.
a bitch call you corny. Because you could have been out here fucking with white bitches or whatever the fuck. I'm just saying.
No racist, but nigga, I like my meat well done. I like the sister. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my Latinos, because I've had Latinos. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you like black women?
Because it's where I came from. Ain't nothing greater than where I came from. And I can respect if a Caucasian say ain't nothing greater than they came from. I can respect it. That's where you came from.
At the end of the day, I think that a lot of the corny niggas that I've ran across have had an issue with related to their own race. Do we need to pause?
Nah, hell nah.
We need to pause.
Nah. Keep
We
going.
need to pause because KT got some business shit going
Nah.
on.
They ain't getting juicy yet. Nah, keep going. Listen.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is not.
Well,
If anybody out there watching This Is Us and watching our podcast, there's a character named
Randall. How the hell he got me named
Randall.
Randall?
He a corny nigga.
Oh! Okay, go ahead. I'm not gonna argue. You're gonna sit back and listen. Go ahead, proceed.
And he's corny. And he loves his wife.
Okay, Randall loves his wife. How many kids?
They got two.
Two. Okay.
Tess, and I forget the baby.
A son and a daughter.
No, it's a daughter, and then they adopted another girl.
Oh, so he even accepted a child in one his.
He's
Okay.
a sweet baby.
Okay. And she cheated, bitch.
No.
Oh, he cheated.
No. This is a non-toxic couple.
Oh,
They're
okay.
cool.
Okay.
But he is corny, and nothing's wrong with being corny, but I think that a lot of corny men don't embrace that in our community because they feel like a lot of women go for the hood niggas or whatever, but that's not the case. The case is, I want you to be confident in your corny. I want you to be confident in who you are. You like anime, be on that. You like weird shit, be on that. You know what I'm saying? Be you. A lot of corny niggas be trying to mask who they are, and we can tell that it's a mask.
But see, that sound motherfucking good. That sounds great. And niggas be
Okay,
trying to
tell
embrace it. You know what I'm saying? But the problem be, when get around these other women, that when you sit here and you approach them, hey, beautiful, how are you doing today? Or you open the door, or you pull a chair. Oh, I don't need no nigga to do that. But another nigga come around there,
But it
call her a
doesn't-
bitch, a hoe, and all this, and her pussy getting wet and all this. What the fuck?
You mad?
Hell yeah, cause not y'all like you, but some of y'all women don't want no good man. Y'all want nigga that got that.
That doesn't mean that you're a good man. The last podcast I had,
Okay.
we had this episode. It was called "Nice Guy versus Good Guy."
Wow.
There's a fucking difference. A lot of y'all anime watching ass niggas
Uh-huh.
don't be good men. give every single bitch your all. That's not what you do. And that's the problem I have with men being extremists. Just because I tell you to be an asshole doesn't mean you gotta be an asshole to every single bitch or be a nice guy to every single bitch. You need to pick. This is my favorite word. Me and my friends from discernment. You need to have discernment. Know which bitches like you. The bitches that like you, you be nice to them. The bitches that you can take, they'll take you or leave you. They're subpar about you or they're lukewarm about you. Then you treat them accordingly. But you be trying to every bitch the situation. Don't do that. But it's so many nuances in these things. That's the problem. It's like men really are still trying to get hip to what bitch I do this to, what bitch I don't do this to. And that's the issue. It's like y'all get so frustrated. It's like, well, I tried to do that. Nigga, that was 3-4 bitches. You didn't try to do shit.
Okay, I gotta ask you. So you just said you didn't try 3 or 4 bitches. You didn't try to do shit. How did he not try to do
3
shit?
or 4 bitches is not enough bitches. Y'all don't date enough. Y'all need to go on dates. Okay, this is for everybody. Date people. Learn people. Talk to people. Fuck. Do these things so you can understand who matches with you and who don't. Don't be scared to get your heart
But
broken.
see, here's the thing. You got some niggas that once they fuck and once sexual intercourse is done, now an emotional connection is developed, whether it's with the male or the female. Like you said, it's from your standpoint, how you demonstrating everything. Hell may catch because everybody. See, some women think.
I fuck with that. Niggas like that, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all not gonna like. Y'all need to be celibate. Y'all need to follow Christ. I mean this. I'm saying this. Y'all need to love the Lord. Follow Him. For real.
Well, my boy, you got too much good dick. Don't just slang it around, my boy, because you're getting it.
Whatever Devon Franklin them people, you need to be like them. Go to the Lord and only fuck with bitches who love God the way you love God and put your dick in them. Because truthfully and honestly, you want a wife. Y'all want wives and
So you said basically you got some niggas that dropping off husband dick on the girlfriend pussy.
if you get emotionally attached after sex, then yeah, that's what it is.
So okay, well what's wrong with getting emotionally attached? If
Nothing's wrong with getting emotionally attached, but you're doing something with somebody casual that doesn't require emotions. And I'm saying this because I had to learn this. Like, and I'm not gonna say as a woman because some women can fuck and not give a fuck. I'm one of those stereotypical women that they talk about. So like to your point, I do catch feelings after sex. However,
wow.
I had to learn that that's not everybody's case.
Okay.
You can't just be doing shit off the strength of you. You have to learn about the world around you.
So let me ask this then. Now this is when we get to the ready. So like you said, excuse me, if you know that about yourself and you know that may happen, how do you protect yourself from getting your feelings involved? And this is for the women out there
That do what they want to do.
either they do what they want to do or they're in a situation where they're still trying to discover themselves.
Oh, that's hard. No, this is an amazing question. So, a lot of women go through a whole phase.
You ain't gonna do it too.
Yeah, because of the way like a lot of guys are birthed like and raised like, oh, never put your eggs in one basket. Men, they're more susceptible to a whole phase, and their whole phase is acceptable, and nobody questions them on it. As a woman, you gotta be more discreet, blah blah. So I say all this to say, I think that I had to learn that about myself because I grew up in a time where women were more sexually free. Fuck who you want to fuck, do what you want to do, blah blah, and then you realize that's not fulfilling to you. When you realize as a woman that that's not fulfilling to you, what you have to do is one of two things.
Wow.
You have to, and I stress celibacy and I feel bad, but there's been times where I haven't had sex for like a year. Or a year or two.
Oh, yeah?
Several times. I didn't lose my virginity until I got married. So
That's discipline.
no, it wasn't that. It wasn't discipline. It was just to your point. I knew that I couldn't do shit casually.
But that's still a form of discipline because you knew that and you still discipline yourself not to put yourself out there. That's still a form of discipline.
I get that, but also it was more so like I just think women, and I stress this a lot, you have the right to choose. You can choose if you want to have this sexual freedom and do what you want to do, or you can choose to just not give your body to nobody. Regardless of the fact, you deserve to choose. I think it's stressed out there, like, fuck who you want to fuck, because women have been shackled for so long by doing what, or shutting your pussy down, not doing whatever. Either way you choose, just make sure it's the right decision for you and not a decision that your friends said that was cool or whatever like that. I think at the end of the day, you gotta realize, like, how do I stop keep getting attached? I mean, I don't. I still slip up. Let's be clear. Like, I still fuck niggas who I end up getting attached to, and I be out here looking sad. Like, let's be clear. That happens a lot of times. But it's just like, I gotta remember, like, that nigga may not feel the same way. It's keeping yourself grounded. You gotta know, like, just because you're in love with this nigga or you feel the same way, don't mean he does.
Okay, so we gonna call this Princess Toxic episode right here because she dropped some amazing book.
No, do not. This is for you.
Fuck that. This is for you today, you know what I'm saying? So let me ask you before we get off, last question. Okay. What advice would you give? And this is something that I'm having to learn because I'm older and I'm more advanced on how to help those that's fresh out of high school, that's only been with they first timers or they never done it at all. What advice would you give? Because I know I'm a bad influence, but I'm gonna give you one for real. I'm gonna give you the game. I'm gonna give you the sauce. I'm gonna give you every motherfucking seed. I'm gonna have you back doing it. But as a woman, what advice would you give to those young ladies that's just embarking on life?
The main thing that I've learned and that I've been taught, and my best friend taught me, shout out to her, only have sex with men you like. It doesn't matter if you have sex with them, you're not going to be judged by that because it's between you and whatever. Do it with men you like. And I mean truly like, and when I say you like, I mean that likes you too. Don't just give your pussy to some nigga that, you know, you think is cool or whatever. Do it with somebody who you like and who likes you too.
So as a man, or as a woman to a man, what can we do to, like for me, for example, like I got a little cousin, you know what I'm saying, she first out of high school. I don't know how to deal with this shit, but I know that the best way to tackle this is to give her realness, because I feel like I told her the other day, because we all have our whole faces, we all still learning life. I'd rather me tell you the real shit and you decipher from what I'm telling you based on what you're going through and you make your own decision. And no matter what, I'm never going to look down. I'm never going to announce you. I'm never going to talk about you. But I'd rather I tell you the real and you make your own decisions and you find out and you step outside this world. What advice can you give a male that is supporting a female that's in that line of life, or best advice that we can give them to help embrace them as a woman?
Now, which this podcast is called Things My Mom Never Taught Me, but
For real.
I truly wish somebody would have told me that, number one, men only invest in things they care about.
Okay.
So even in high school, that man should be invested in you. And I know that men hate talking about money and monetary things, but sadly, and I talk about this all the time, those aren't our rules, those are y'all's. Men like to talk about how bitches are gold diggers, how bitches do things for money, whatever. That's because the patriarchy made money the top resource that we look for. Y'all find money so important that if you put money into a bitch, you then find her important. That's just what it is.
Because like a business, I put something into you, so I'm expecting something back.
Never invest time, energy, conversation, whatever, into a man who is not investing into you, especially monetarily. I'm sorry. Even in high school, niggas will ask their daddy for $20.
Well, nowadays, back in our day.
Even then, niggas would ask their daddy for $20 to buy you a teddy bear for Valentine's Day, put it on your motherfucking desk before you get to school and be there. We've all seen that couple that there was flowers and shit waiting for the bitch at the desk, and you was like, what to a nice restaurant. Is you go out with your bitches and that nigga throw you $100 because he want you and your bitches to get shots. I wish if I knew, that's who I would give the pussy to. A nigga who truly and honestly was like, oh, you can get your nails done, boom. Not because I'm sucking your dick, but truly because you care about the fact that I am getting this done for me. That's just how men show their love. That's just what it is. And I don't want it to be that way. I wish it wasn't that way because I wouldn't have to go through all these hoops and loops to figure out if a nigga like me or not. But it truly is that way. And people just don't want to admit to it. But men truly and honestly only invest in things they care about.
So with that, y'all heard what she said. Men only truly invest in things that they care about. Your Honor, we don't have an objection. We don't have a new witness in the stand. We would like to rest our case. Throw a plea deal out there. We didn't want the jury to goddamn make a decision.
And y'all need to put in the comments T KT or T Princess Tati because truthfully and honestly, we be arguing on this bitch and he be succeeding. But y'all need to see if y'all on his side or not. Cause I need to see who out there who I need to avoid. No, I'm playing.
Hey, I know I'm coming. MrTakeYaBabyMomma, you do what I'm doing, but you know what I'm saying? She 100% like she ain't saying that wrong, cause she that be going on, and we be needing to hear that because a lot of times we hear from, and I was just telling my cousin down south, like we ain't got them over here homies or OGs, so you got the big brothers leading the pack, and they're still learning. So instead of them actually schooling us, they're telling us what to do based upon their hurt, their pain, and what they went through, and now that's adding on to generational curse. So we need that. But hey man, y'all know how we do it. I appreciate everybody that always been tied in. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at Dirty Talk Atl. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the link in the bio. Make sure y'all tap in Good Gas Talk Production for your photography, for your audio engineering. You know what I'm saying? Y'all catch y'all audio on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, every other podcast out there, audio. Just type in Dirty Talk Atl. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know you got the girl Princess Tati. You know what I'm doing.
Amen. Say man.
You got the boy KT, you know what I'm saying? AKA MrTakeYaBabyMomma, you do what I'm doing. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, man. Hey, it's another episode. We on season 5. You do what I'm doing. We ain't holding nothing back. No bland TV interview questions. We going straight in. So until next time, y'all stay tapped in. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all tap in that season 4 finale. You do what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in on season 5, episode 1. With that girl Stony Montana. You do what I'm doing. And yeah, now y'all tapped in with episode 2. So make sure y'all tell a friend, tell a friend.
You sure it's not episode 3? I think this is a 2
Y'all,
episode.
it feel like episode 3 because
I'm telling you it's episode 3.
No, it's our third, but it's the second.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me, wow.
Stony.
Yeah, that's one.
Season 1, episode 1.
Yeah.
I wore a brown shirt. Season 5, episode 2.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You had the same little strawberry goddamn
No,
dress on.
I know.
How much you want to bet on?
Let's bet.
Alright, bet.
Bye, y'all.
Alright.
Dirty Talk.